Today I learned that Scotland loved the 1980s TV series Buck Rogers so much that at one point a Buck Rogers themed restaurant was the most popular eatery in the entire country. Behold, the Hebridean fever dream that is the Buck Rogers Burger Station in Glasgow, where from 1982 to 1984 you could pretend you were hanging out with Buck, Twiggy, and every Xennial boy's sexual awakening, Colonel Wilma Deering. This place opened a year after Buck Rogers had already been cancelled in the USA, but it was such a huge hit in the UK that even reruns on ITV were kicking the butt out of brand new episodes of Doctor Who over on the BBC in the same time slot. This was the place to go because Scotland didn't get its first McDonald's until 1988. So if you wanted a burger, you had to go to some 50s themed diner, which Star Wars kids did not want. And then this came along. And I wasn't around in Glasgow in 1982, but I'm guessing it was pretty grim. And so setting up a restaurant where the locals could spend 90 minutes living in that satin jumpsuit and space roller disco fantasy while sucking down cheeseburgers and fries, well, that's just a recipe for success all over. And they built it in an old carpet store showroom. It could fit 240 people. That's how massive it was. And even though it was open from 8 a.m. for breakfast until late at night, there were always lines around the block to get in. But nothing lasts forever, and it all came crashing down when they couldn't renew the licensing rights. So they had to rebrand it as just Buck's Burgers with a generic bootleg space theme. And after that, the crowds dwindled, and after that, the place mysteriously caught fire and someone got a big insurance payout. Anyway, I would love to know more about this place. So if you, or more likely your parents, ever went to the Buck Rogers Burger Station, leave a comment. Let me know, because this place was wild, man.